What's up, YouTube? Back at it again, and this time we are working on the go-kart. That's right, we're working on the go-kart. We got a part that we needed. It's got quite a bit done to it, and this is all I need in order for me to go to stage 3 on the Cobb tunes. So it's got intake, spark plugs, catback exhaust, 3-inch, and it's got the mount that's been replaced. And the only thing that I was missing was, that's right there. This intercooler right here is from Whoosh. It was it came pretty well packed up, protected. Sent this. They sent some stickers, and so it's pretty dope. All right, so I believe this is the biggest intercooler you can actually purchase. It's the V3, and here's the brackets. I don't know how it was installed, so we'll sort that out. But that's it right here. This is the intercooler. It's pretty big. That's what she said. Hold on, I'll take it out right quick. Woo. Yeah, so here goes. We'll make a comparison once I remove the OEM one. But that's it right there. Look how big that is. Nice and thick. So I don't believe it should be a lot of work to install it. We'll see. I think the most work is just removing the bumper, which that bumper is damaged. And also, as you guys can see, the OEM, whenever previous owner hit something, damaged the OEM intercooler there. So we'll see once we take it off. In the meantime, let's start removing the bumper. Headlights have to come off. It's got some clips on top, on the back side, right here, connected to the fender on each side. I believe it's 3 nuts. And on the inner liners, which these inner liners got damaged, so I don't think I might have any problem doing that. But this is it right here. And it is somewhat heavy, but looks dope. Look at that. Pretty nice finish. I didn't get the black finish. I got this gray one, so kind of stands out. It looks pretty big, way bigger than the OEM one. Hopefully it fits. It'll be a nice tight fit, but we'll see how it fits under. So let's go ahead and start removing headlights and the bumper. All right, so the bolts that are holding down the headlights are T30s, I believe. Let me tell you guys real quick. Yeah, so they are T30s. There it goes. There it goes. So that's what it looks like a little 6-point star type looking deal. And then you're gonna need a little tab remover. So you're gonna remove all these little tabs here, right here. So that's actually attached right there to the light. So just remove all these. And then you're gonna remove these main ones here, all these main ones right here. Not these could stay on. It's just the ones over here, because this whole piece comes off together. All right, so headlights come out pretty easily, and all it is this plug behind them. Make sure you push in, press, and pull. All right, you might have to wobble it a little bit, and then whenever you're removing the headlight, you have to kind of wobble a little bit as well. So so that came off already. Headlights came off. So all this is off. You see you got the little tabs right there holding all this in place. All that is off, and now I'm gonna start. I don't know if you guys can see in here. There will be some screws here holding this in place, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove this in here. All right, so there it is. You got the 3 bolts right there. 1, 2. Sure, so I lost it. 1, 2, and I believe, yeah, down there at the bottom. Can't really see it because it won't focus. 3 right there. All right, so it's 3 bolts on each side. Let's go ahead and remove that. They're 10 mils. So the bumper's off. I didn't have any issues removing anything from there because look, as you guys can see, my inner liners are torn up. Okay. And then this other one the same as well. So just make sure you disconnect your fog lights. Once you disconnect fog lights, then all this assembly is just ready to come off. And under you're gonna have more screws, more bolts, but I didn't have them, so just made it a lot more easier for me to remove. All right, so let's start removing the intercooler. Let me see what I need. We'll go from there. All right, so I'm gonna start by removing these clamps on both sides. This one and the other one is just a flathead screwdriver. Then we'll move over to taking off the intercooler itself. All right, so the only thing holding the intercooler down is a 8mm bolt. All right, let's see if we can see it over here on this side. It is gonna be, where is it at? Right here. Right there. All right, so that's the only one holding it in, and then it'll drop. All right, so there goes the comparison right there. Look at that. Big difference. Look how thick it is. The big one, the small one. All right, so I'm expecting for it to make a big difference. And see, that one was crushed, so air wasn't going fully through it. All right, so it was gonna make a big difference. Let's see how the other one goes installed. All right, so I kind of figured out how it goes. These are basically your guides right here. These are your guides. All right, the little plastics on the OEM one. You see what I mean? All right, those are right there. So see, these are basically the brackets that are here. All right, so you bolt up. It comes with the bolts, the hardware to the actual intercooler, the bracket. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like on both sides. There you go. Tighten it up. They're hex screws, and then you're gonna use your OEM bolt down here once you line it up. Okay, so let me go ahead and line it up. Whew. All right, so it was pretty fun. There it is. It is on there already. Attached the hoses on there on each side. Looks pretty clean, pretty solid. Which I think. Look at that. Yeah, it looks real good. It looks real big. But yeah, nice and yeah, it's on there. I mean, it ain't going nowhere. Pretty solid. Very nice fitment. We'll see how it actually works whenever we put the bumper on. So let me go ahead and start putting everything back on. All right, so there it is. It's installed already. I need to change that bumper out. It looks like it's talking. But there it goes. That thing is on. It's pretty clean. Also, I fixed the catch can because it was loose. It was just on here with zip ties. I drained it. Nice and firm now. All right, so let's go set up the tune, put the stage 3 on there, and let it rip. See what she does. All right, so we're testing it out. We got that Cobb stage 3. Things feels pretty good. Opened up quite a bit, so we're out here in a little I get a little 4-banger meet. These things are so funny, man.